DJA TV.
Welcome to DJA TV.
DJA TV.
Peter Obi don come out come talk concerning the drama wey dey use the name create since. So my people, we greet una, we welcome una to this our channel. The tori wey we carry come sama una na about our presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi. Una know say for our previous news we report say im name and matter dey busy for media since. So from the leak record between him and Bishop Oyedepo, and also the one wey dey talk say they detain am for UK, another drama wey dey share since online for im matter. He don come out now come address all this issue one after the other on top Arise News, where he talk say they no detain am at all for UK o. Say na immigration take in for check. He say he no default for anything wey go make dem arrest him or detain him. He say he be Nigeria and he dey proud to be Nigeria. He talk so many things for this video. Make una watch am, make una see wetin he talk.
One is, I was never arrested. I was never detained. And I did not commit any offense. I was stopped for a routine immigration check because there appears to be a duplication of my identity. And all this lasted for maximum of 20 minutes. And I was treated in what I do with all due respect. Charles, I lived in the UK in the 90s, say from 1993 until 2005.
I remember meeting you in London, actually, in that period.
Yes. Charles, not just that I lived there, from that 1993 till now is a period of 30 years. I have never been questioned, arrested, detained in any country in the world. I've never even been, for any reason, found myself in any manner being questioned for any offense. I've not committed any offense. So it was a routine immigration check. And it lasted, like I said, less than 20 minutes. And I was actually given all the due respect by the border personality that interviewed me, who told me, your identity is duplicated, be careful. And actually had to walk me through what I can call the VIP process and everything. And I have a written document from British government.
I've seen that document.
Thank you. I showed it to you.
Clarifying the situation.
He was never detained, and it was just a few minutes question and everything. And they were Nigerians because I arrived on British Airways. So they were Nigerians who were queuing up. Even Woods here was even worried that I was asked to just wait for a few minutes. And when that happened, I explained it to them, and they said nothing. But in the traumatized and everything, because it's me, people said I was detained, committed an offense, people said even committed several offenses and everything. Oh, his company was closed, he wasn't paying tax. Charles, for the years I lived in Britain, never have I had any day been questioned. And I can say it, my taxes, my days were duly paid. In fact, most times they have refunded me money for overpayment. I've borrowed money, I've done everything globally. Not one day did I default in any. If you find one default, then it's not Peter Obi.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that point about the arrest. And
Nigeria.
right. But
I believe in Nigeria. I lived in the UK for a period of about 12 years. I had a permanent stay.
So you were a permanent resident in the UK?
But I had indefinite stay,
Right. Okay.
which means I can stay there for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But when I left the UK in 20 25, I went back to them and said, take your stay. I'm no longer having, and now go to the UK with visa.
And also to clarify the fact that even if you were a permanent resident, that doesn't make you a citizen of that.
Well, I'm just telling you that even that stay, I returned it.
Right.
I have never applied, and I will never, as long as I live.
Right.
My family knows this, everybody knows that I was born in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. God created me a Nigerian. He would have made me an American, or a Japanese, or a British. But since he made it that I'm a Nigerian, I will want to live and die in Nigeria.
We hear the part when talking about issue of dual citizenship. Me saying not get to, he only get stay to stay for UK. He still they come in country where be Nigeria. He they proud to be Nigeria. He still talking about the courts, the matter where they court, the election saga where they court. He saying believes in a court will decide on his fate on how the whole thing will play. Oh yeah, more listen to what he get to talk about that one.
The court will decide. I believe the justices also are on the spot. It is for them to interpret the Constitution, whichever way they do it. I've done it before. I've challenged similar rascality in my state. I've challenged it when I was impeached. I've challenged it when there was issue of tenor interpretation. So I'm challenging it again. And the judges are also on trial.
He still talk about the whole kasakata wey dey happen for Labour Party. He talk say the only chairman wey he know and recognize na be Mr. Abore. Say he no know any apapa o. More than lis ten to it.
The chairman of Labour Party is Barrister Julius Abore. And I can tell you, being paid to distort funds and everything. For example, Charles, I've never met Mr. Papa. And supposedly, you can say that I'm a meaningful figure in Labour Party. I'm the presidential candidate. So, but I've not met the other party chairman, and he's not looking for me. So, there was a purpose. It's because of the transactional politics we do, where rather than spend our energy and time trying to do the right thing, we spend our energy and time trying to do the wrong thing, paying people to do the wrong thing, paying people to create, because we live off this confusion. In Labour Party, we don't have an issue. The party is intact.
He still talk about the audio leakage between him and Bishop Oyedepo. He talk say no one know too about that thing. Now where they want spoil the name, then they define, and they release that kind of thing. Wanna listen to what he talk about that one.
But you did have the conversation.
No. I just tell you, what they make about it is their business. I've shown you several examples this evening of things that was said about me that is false. For dual citizen, for detention, for treason, for this. So whatever they make is, let me tell you, I am not a religious bigot.
Right.
I'm not a tribal bigot.
But did that conversation
Go and
take
look
place?
in the history of this country and ask yourself, how many people have been opportune to serve privately and publicly and surrounded themselves around with Nigerians? I've said it before. I was governor of my state for 8 years. My ADC, which I mention every day, who is the closest person to me, is from Kano.
My people, now the video be that so now hear what Peter Obi talk o. He don analyze everything, how different story they come up about them o. Right from the detention issue, they say they detain am for UK, the dual citizenship they want impose on her, different. So we analyze everything, give us like this for this video. Obedience family, una dey there. Make una share this video so that it go reach those wey never see am, make dem see am, and make una also drop una comments how una reason this whole matter wey Peter Obi come talk. So una do well. See you in our next video. Bye.
DJ LTV.